efficient way to get leads. So I started not only, I mean, I guess you could call it researching, but really just trial and error, right? R&D, research and development, I guess you could chalk it up to. So I started doing that. And I mean, literally, like I said, weeks, at least weeks, I did multiple different types of methods. Which was the deep dive, which I didn't even realize. But as soon as we fixed that, like we've nailed 4 people in the past month, which is awesome. Just in the past month. But to talk a little bit more on, I guess, my system and the reason why I created it. So in the beginning, I was cold calling. I'm used to cold calling. I'm not a shy person. I will go door to door. I've sold Kirby vacuum cleaners door to door, so I don't really care. If you tell me no or yes, I'm going to do it. But anyways, so I started that way, and I quickly realized that cold calling method, you will get a little bit of more solidified leads. And what I mean by that is when you get a yes, it's more of a real yes, not just a Facebook yes, if that makes sense. But at the same time, there were so fewer of them, right? Versus so many, right? So it's really just a numbers game, just like sales, right? Sales is a numbers game. So I want, and it also put me in a bad mood. I hate to say it, but cold calling did eventually put me into a bad mood, and I would do it every day regardless, right? But when you hear so many no's versus yeses, some people are a little bit different. Some people, it doesn't bother them at all. And in general, I'm a very, I can be in a bad mood 1 minute and then a great mood the next. So I can still do it, but I still wanted to find another process, right? So I tried it the first time when Bryce, I think, initially started his thing on Facebook, and I tried that. And I don't know why, but it did not work out for me, right? So I just quit like a week and a half in, kept doing cold calls. I landed a customer going door to door, which is awesome. But then I wanted to really try to get more leads, right? Because I found like half of our problem was, at least time-wise, was me having to go out, cold calling, doing this, doing that. Yeah. I wanted to find a more efficient way to get leads. So I started not only, I mean, I guess you could call it researching, but really just trial and error, right? R&D, research and development, I guess you could chalk it up to. So I started doing that. And I mean, literally, like I said, weeks, at least weeks, I did multiple different types of methods. I tried multiple different types of things, and, eventually I came to this little system that I started creating for myself, and it started working really well. So I would go into groups, right? And I would apply myself to these groups, but instead of just applying myself to one niche, which it is good to have 1 or 2 niches, but I would apply myself to multiple niches sometimes, and then also multiple groups. Don't be lazy about it, right? Apply yourself to 30, 40, 50 groups. And guys, one thing I will say, a lot of you guys are telling me that you're having problems with, a lot of groups not wanting marketers in there. Well, we're not really marketing anything. We're really giving true value, right? Which Hal Fisher, I think, said this, but we are truly giving real value. And if you believe it in your heart that you're truly giving these people value, man, trust me when I tell you, something in the universe just gives it back to you, because that's what we really focused on, was just giving it back at first. Like, you know what? No, seriously, I had people message us, say, please, like 2 people ask Aaron, I mean, yeah, please let me pay you for this. What can I do for you? And the most I would ask them was, give me a good review on my Facebook, or, like my Facebook page. So, I started that, and it just got bigger and bigger. And as I started doing it more, like this last time around, I've only done this 3 times now. And this 3rd time around, I'm booked up till like April 25th.